don't know the button layout on freaking Skype as often as I do this. Yeah. Okay. So had a little bit of a cliffhanger there. Yeah, Janice is a little perturbed. Like I said, hyperventilating, that kind of thing.
I'm gonna get down on my knee and ask her, like, Janice, what's wrong?
She says, "I don't know. I don't know. Like, are we stuck here? Why can't we leave? Why can't we leave?"
Where's here, Janice?
She's like, "I don't know. You guys saw it. I was trying to go to. We were trying to go to the first floor, and like, I don't want to go down the stairs. I don't know what's going to happen once we go past that."
Yeah, you couldn't pay me to go into that, but it does seem like you know a little bit more than we do, Miss Poole. You said you screwed up, and you're not telling us what's going on.
She's like, "No, I was thinking I screwed up on the elevator or something." She's like, "I really don't know what's going on."
Okay.
You are welcome to roll something if you want to check that.
Yeah. I'll roll.
Use my empathy. I have shoulder to cry on, and you said she was crying, so maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Whatever shoulder to cry on, whatever bonus that throws, you can apply that to the roll.
So if it
what's the rule on that?
It's an expertise on empathy. So what is? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's a specialty. You get to add an extra die on that. So
okay.
So you would roll. What would you say with that? Manipulation. Like what's your end goal here? Just to calm her down?
Maybe like presence, just because like sometimes if someone is, like calm around you, it calms you down.
Yeah.
So does that make sense?
All right.
Okay. Roll.
I rolled empathy. Yeah, empathy and manipulation with a focus and lie detection. I got an 8 and 2 10s.
Okay.
So
you don't pick up the fact that she's lying on anything. She's clearly going into a panic. You think maybe she might have been like she didn't necessarily think she was screwing up. Maybe it's just one of those I don't know how to explain this. So maybe I'm going to go with maybe it's something I just did. And what did you roll with the shoulder to cry on? 3
successes.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. She starts calming. She starts calming down. What is it you're saying to her to try and calm her?
Let's just breathe. We're here now. We're together. So we're gonna figure this out. Let's just breathe our way through it. We're gonna think about this logically.
Okay, she starts. She's still like a little erratic and stuff. Still kind of fighting through sobs and stuff. She's like, I don't know what's going on. I was just, I heard the gunshots and I just wanted to help. And she's like, I just feel like we're just kind of stuck here. And then she asks a question. She, she starts to calm down and she just kind of starts to look around and kind of like goes back to the door since you guys are still in the stairwell and opens it and just kind of peeks in and she says, "Where's everybody else?"
That is also.
I don't know.
That's a good
It's really
question.
quiet here.
Maybe we should start trying to look room by room. Maybe other people are just holed up.
Yeah, if they heard the gunshot, then they would have, probably done the rational thing and stayed in the room, not, ran towards it. That wasn't a slight against you, Miss Poole. I'm just saying.
Now's not the time for passive aggression, dude.
I'm sorry. It's really wigging me out. I mean, this is kind of some strange stuff. So.
Hey, let's start knocking on some doors, Chase.
Can I do one thing before we leave the stairwell? Is there like a wet floor sign or something? I want to throw something in the darkness and see what happens.
You know what? Yeah, sure. It's not a wet floor, but you do see a broom propped up. Probably one of the cleaners. Brandon. He's the son of the handyman there. Brandon or his father, Orlando. They probably left it there.
Okay, I'm going to grab that and tell my 3 other folks in the party to look. Hey, guys, I mean, we don't know if we can stay here, so I think it'd be a good idea to see what this unexplainable darkness is. So I'm just gonna throw that broom into
Can we dip it first to see if it comes back?
That's a good idea. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna grab it by the broom side and then dip the handle in and pull it up.
Okay. You dip it in, and it doesn't really feel like anything. Like, and there's like, it doesn't feel like any kind of resistance once it hits the darkness. But it is a very. It's not like a really sharp divide. Like suddenly, it's just there's perfect color, and then there's just black. But at the same time, like, I mean, it doesn't take long for you to push that broom handle in there to where you just see, like, you can't see where it is anymore. But you don't feel it like resisting anything. You certainly don't feel anything grabbing it and trying to pull it in. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, then I'm just going to go ahead and chunk it down the stairwell and see if I hear it clink against like the stairs, or if there's anything down there. If I hear it bump into anything.
Uh-oh, low battery mode. We'll play for a little bit longer. See where this goes. Okay. Yeah. You reach back. You just kind of toss it, and you don't hear anything. You don't hear any kind of like sound of it hitting anything.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I don't. I'm with you on Jacob. I don't like that.
All right. Well, we've got visually this is fucked. Auditorily this is fucked. Let's not touch it.
Yeah. Right there with you.
Would you like to smell it?
Can I lick it?
I want to taste the darkness.
It's got a bit of a cumin flavor. It's different. You suddenly want Indian food.
We want to try to knock on some doors, see if we can get an answer from anyone, or even if any doors are unlocked, see if everyone's okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Let's do that. You divide and each hit a different door.
We could sort of divide and conquer if that's how we want to do it.
Okay, as you step out of the door, out of the the stairwell, as you're looking down the hallway on your left, you notice that it's lined up with a ABCD all the way around, and it starts like to completely wrap around until room P is across from room A. So, So yeah, what y'all want do?
I'll start knocking on door P.
I'll go to A.
Okay. Jeb, you neither of you necessarily like hear anything, but Jeb, you do kind of like rattle the handle, and you notice that there is in fact some give.
Okay, I'll keep trying to rattle and open. Keep proceeding with it.
Okay, yeah, it opens. No trouble at all. And you open it up, and it's all the apartments are pretty much the same. Like it opens up to like just a tiny little entryway, hallway, living area, 2 bedroom. Like there's like 2 bedrooms in the back with a bathroom that's shared in between the 2 of them. Kitchenette. You don't see anybody though in the bed. I mean, in the like living quarters.
Does it look like people were there previously and they just kind of poofed up and left, or does it look like someone closed their apartment up for the time being?
Roll for me. Come on now, phone. Don't be weird on me. There we are. Hold on a second. Let me pull up a folder. Scooby-doo-boop, bop, booba-doop. Okay, roll for me. Wits, and we'll go with investigation. Wits and investigation.
Sounds good. No successes. Zilch.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Now you know what? That's a failure, which is a great opportunity.
Oh, great.
To introduce the fact that if you want to upgrade it, or in this case, downgrade it to a dramatic failure, you get a beat. But you kind of, say very loudly, "Jesus, take the wheel."
Let's just dive in. Yeah, let's make a dramatic failure. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just, Okay. Sorry, party members. You're all looking at me.
Okay. Go ahead and where it says on your character sheet "beat," go ahead and mark 1.
Just cross the box in.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Just go ahead and
Yeah.
cross the box in, dot it, whatever you want to do. Just as long as you know you now have a beat.
Okay.
As you're walking in, you're kind of stepping in. You don't really see anything, and you're kind of continuing to walk in, and you feel something. You feel something kind of like catch you off guard a little bit. Roll. Let us say roll wits and composure.
All right, that's... It's 2 successes.
Okay, and we will say that is versus that. Ooh, yeah. Something makes contact with the back of your head.
Is it a caress or is it?
It is.
Sweet kiss.
Yes, it is. It is the gentle touch of a lady's of the back of a lady's fingers. You know already it is love.
I prepared the ring I've been carrying since I turned 17 to propose to the woman when I knew the moment was right.
So you knew carrying this promise ring would be good. Okay. Okay. You take 2 bashing damage as something very hard and very blunt comes down on. It barely misses your head, but it catches right where your neck meets your collarbone. So on your health tracker, put 2 vertical slashes like on 2 different boxes. And do those cover any of the last 3? Do you have more than 3 that don't have any marks on it?
Yeah. I've got 4 that have no marks.
Okay, so yeah, you're a pretty sturdy boy. Okay, yeah. You turn around, and by the way, neither of you necessarily hear this. You turn around and you see a woman who is much smaller than you, about your age. Her hair is completely disheveled, and her eyes are completely glazed over, almost cataracty, and like she's got just like a rictus-induced grin. And she looks like she is about to attack again. What do you do?
What the hell, woman? I try to, put my arms up and take a few steps back. Try to, see if she's communicative.
She's just growling and snapping at you.
Do me and Beryl see this? Like we're in the
Hearing in here? Yeah.
Roll wits and composure to see if you guys are hearing anything.
Let's see.
Let's composure. I have no successes that
Got 2 successes out of 5 dice.
Okay. You do notice something, Beryl. How greedy for experience do you want to be?
Okay.
That's a good question. I mean, it's probably taken a lot out of me trying to talk this little lady down, and yeah, let's fuck it. Darkness, take the wheel.
Okay, awesome. So we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Jacob, yeah, you hear Jeb, shout obscenities to this lady.
Yeah, just like turn around because he's in the apartment immediately across the hall from me.
Okay. You go do that thing, and Beryl, If you could make another wits and composure roll for me,
Sure.
that would be just spiffy.
Oh God.
I'm not willing if I can keep my fucking dice on the table. Okay, I no successes.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Well,
Okay, that's perfectly fine. You're sitting there, trying your best to calm down this dear sweet old lady. Her arms are wrapped around you, and you feel suddenly her fingers really, really tighten. Like her fingernails really start to tighten and dig into your skin. Oops, shit! Come back here. Like really tight.
no.
Really tight.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Like just enough to like it hurts like a lot, and skin and draw blood. Not enough to like cause lethal damage, but you take 2 bashing damage as well. Like I said, it draws blood, but it's not like severe tissue damage.
All right.
And yeah, you look and you start to notice that our dear sweet Janice suddenly like she starts to her eyes start to kind of like cataract over. Her face starts to just get filled with rage. And we're going to leave you there for a second and go to the 2 gentlemen who are in the apartment with the woman who is attacking Jeb. She's approaching you like she's just. It's almost like if there's such a term as like an incoherent action. That's essentially it. Like she's swinging her hands at you, but it's just like she almost doesn't notice that you're not there. She's just like you're in front of her and she's just trying her best to claw at something. And you see this too, Jacob.
Mm-hmm. Jacob, I don't know what she's on drugs or something, man. She just like knocked me in the head. I don't know what the hell she came out of nowhere.
I mean, is she moving quickly or all? Is it kind of just like a weird, uncoordinated shamble around the apartment?
Almost like just like a herky jerky. Like you can't tell if she's about to like launch herself at him or if she's like in just some kind of like something induced stupor. Like her movements are, I mean, but she's clearly focused in his direction. Like it's almost as if she's like sitting there like psyching herself up to get even more angry and pissed off.
I'm like Jeb, get out here. I'm standing at the door like let's get out of here, dude.
Well, she's between me and Jacob, right?
Yeah, she's between the 2 of you.
All right.
Is there anything I can like throw at her? Like a paperweight or something?
I'm gonna play just a little bit longer. I got 10% charge on my phone, and we'll play a few more minutes, and yeah, we'll see if we can wrap this little scene up. Because this is fun. I hate that it's starting at this point. You know what? Yeah. Since like the little kitchenette area is right there, you see a knife on the counter.
Okay.
You want to grab it and chuck it at her?
Yeah. Well. Is it going to be more difficult for me to throw it at her or just to grab it and poke her with it? I mean, I feel like the dexterity is going to be greater if I just start.
Hold on a second. Let's wait for this thing to load. Come on, load, damn you. It depends on what you want to do. The benefit of throwing it at her is even if it doesn't do any damage, you got some like it'll distract her, and you got enough distance to where you could slam the door and leave Jeb to his fate. I didn't say that.
Yeah, let me grab the knife and throw it at her.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah. Roll. Honestly, it's your choice: strength or dexterity, and roll weaponry.
Okay, so that's just going to be 2 dice altogether.
Okay.
I have nothing in weaponry.
Okay, roll.
Well, actually, I have 1 in improvised weaponry for a merit.
Oh.
So that'll be 3 dice.
Okay, adds an extra die? Yeah, absolutely. I'll count that as an improvised weapon. Sure. We'll do it for the sake of this.
1 success.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. It sticks It finds purchase and sticks pretty much where you would say the kidney would be. It hurts her, and she lets out with a very loud, very non-ladylike roar, and starts like reaching back at it, trying to claw it, and it seems to be making it worse because like she's getting it, but it's like her hand is like kind of knocking it, which is just wiggling it in deeper and deeper. Jib, if you wanna get the hell out of the way.
Yeah. That's what was gonna be my next move. I'm gonna say what the fuck, and then I'm gonna try to push her out of the way because she's between me and the door. So I'm gonna try to throw her to the side, and dip out of there.
Okay, roll strength and brawl for that. Like you're not necessarily going for damage, but you are trying to push this lady over and out of the way. And I roll
no successes. Jesus.
Well, it's my job to be the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
But you know what? That being said, she doesn't really she doesn't necessarily attack, but she doesn't fall over either. But I mean, she does notice you as you go by, and pretty much turns and starts to make a run. And we will leave that there for the time being. Beryl, you are in the stairwell by yourself at the moment. There is what seems to be a little old lady that is getting angrier and angrier. Like it almost looks like something in her is like trying to fight it out, but she is also slowly approaching you. And we're going to leave that at that as well, because my phone is dying.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Thanks, phone.
Tune in next week for Jesus Takes the Wheel.
Oh, my God.
Fuck shit up. Okay.
Yeah, God fucking shit up.
Okay, so also just a little bit of stuff, some stuff to think out for the next one. Each of you are going to get... I'm actually going to throw 2 experience your way. 1 for completing a session, and 2 for just for the cause of it, because normally you guys would have finished an aspiration by the end of this, but I think this is a great opportunity to just kind of reward you guys for good role play. And keep in mind, if you guys feel you need to get any kind of edge in the next one, you can spend willpower to do that. Keep that in mind. So next game, realize you can spend willpower and you can play on your vices and virtues in order to replenish that. And also, a little bit more homework. Think about 2 aspirations for you guys' characters.
Oh, I got them right now. To escape the apartment building and find out what this darkness is.
A second. Jacob. Jingleheimer Schmidt. Jacob. Let's see. Escape. Hill Manor. Discover Secret of Darkness.
And not Mike Patton's voice, but
yeah, I was just
as much as that would be awesome. But
I'm gonna be reading this years later, and be like, discover the secret of darkness. It's like that's some weird philosophical stuff.
Okay, with experience, do we just put literally the number 2 in where it says experiences?
Oh no, you guys get beats for that.
Okay, so just 2 beat boxes.
Yeah, beat boxes.
And those of us that took the dramatic failure also got...
Oh, by the way, Tyler, because you made me laugh, put a note in your character sheet that in the next session, but only in the next session, at any time you get to add 1 extra die to a roll just for making me laugh on that.
What power you have.
There we go.
I would have been trying a lot harder.
Where's your wheel now, Jesus?
But no, but yeah, once you get 5 beats, that turns into an experience, and that's when you can start buying stuff.
Okay.
You were saying something, Sarah?
That's right.
If we took the dramatic failure, we also got a beat for that. Is that?
Yeah, so it should be, if just off the top of my head math, Beryl and Jeb should have 3 beats, and Jacob should have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you take a dramatic failure, you get a beat, but
At what cost?
yeah, there's going to be a cost.
How fun of one though! It's exciting. Oh, and to clear something up, Chase, when you said health bash damage, that's vertical lines in the boxes, right? Not in the circles.
Right.
Indicate bash. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, and when I if you start taking lethal damage, or you start filling that entire track up with bashing damage, I'll tell you what happens at that point. Fun stuff.
Okay.
Always fun stuff.
Story devices.
Well, that being said, I'm going to turn off the recording once I remember how to do that again.